Hey, loves. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We are going to talk about why do some men lie to women? And this is a very important topic to talk about because on the dating scene, some women just feel like they are being misled and they really want some answers. And this is so much to the point to where I was actually talking to a single woman who wants to attract her Mr. Right. And she just felt so hopeless because she wants a man who will treat her right, who will be honest with her, and who will be transparent with her. And as we were having this conversation, I was just encouraging her that she did not deserve to be treated the way she was being treated. She did not deserve to constantly to be lied to. More specifically, she has been talking with a man that she had recently found out that he is married, and she just felt blindsided. So, I want to help you today because maybe you are a single woman and you are dating and you want a guy who is honest, but while you are dating, you are possibly meeting men who are lying and you just want some answers. So, you have come to the right place to get the answers that you want and that you need. And I want you to subscribe to my channel and like it, as well as comment below on the point or the points that you actually like. So, the first reason why some men lie is because their lies have worked on so many women. So, when you are dating a guy and things are going well, I call this the honeymoon stage, where he's charming, you feel like the chemistry is going well, you feel like you are connecting on different levels. However, as you are having conversations with him, you could possibly feel like things are being said just to be said. And as a woman, you have that intuition or you have that gut feeling when a guy is lying to you, or you feel like his answers are so perfect. And with his answers being so perfect, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, wow, like, you know exactly what to say and how to say it. So if you start to get the feeling that he is saying the right things and he's saying things to the point to where you just feel like those things are being rehearsed and you feel like he isn't coming from an authentic place, chances are he could be lying to you, but it would actually take you some time to see if he's lying based on his actions and based on if you are catching him. So if he's being truthful, the truth will show for itself. But if he's lying, the chances are is that it's possible that you can discover that he's lying early on within the first 30 days. So I just want you to be careful when you are dating, guys. And again, if his answers are rehearsed, if you feel like he's not coming from an authentic place, if you feel like he's just saying things just to be saying things, I believe that your womanly intuitions is telling you that he is a possible liar, and you don't deserve to be lied to, and you don't deserve to have that experience. But what you can do is to know that it is okay for you to build a healthy boundary. It is okay to let him know that telling lies is not a good idea, and that if he's going to constantly lie to you, that this isn't something that you actually want. But you want a man who is honest with you, you want a man who is consistent with you, you want a man who is willing to show up for you. So the second reason why some men lie is because he's telling you lies just to see how he can get over on you. So if you actually have a 90-day rule by not wanting to have sex, or you actually have another rule where you don't want to talk to a guy after 10 p.m. because that is your downtime and you like to prepare for the next day. Or maybe you just have something else that you actually like to set up for a healthy boundary. And so if a man isn't actually able to respect your healthy boundary as far as how you are protecting yourself, how you are trying to vet who is the right type of guy for you, who is not the right type of guy for you. If you feel like, he is trying to cross that boundary by telling you a lie, like, yeah, everything that you desire, that's who I am, or everything that you said, that I'm going right along with that, but you feel like he isn't being consistent. You feel like he isn't being authentic. And some of the things that he has said like a week prior, it isn't matching up with what he is saying right now. So, for example, let's say you have a 90-day rule of not having sex with the guy, or you have another type of rule. And last week he said that he was on board, but the next week you feel like he's trying to pressure you, or you feel like he's trying to say, well, I just want this just a little bit, or I'm calling you after 10:30 p.m. because what I have to say is really important, and you just kind of sense that maybe there's some type of manipulation. You kind of sense that there is something going on more than what he is actually saying. And for this reason, he could be actually trying to cross those healthy boundaries because he wants what he wants for his own selfish reasons. And so, a man who only wants what he wants for his own reasons, that's not a good sign. Actually, that is a red flag. So, if you are keeping up with the things that he is saying, and the things that he said from last week isn't matching up with this week, and he was the perfect guy last week, he was the perfect guy 2 weeks ago, but now things are shaky, things are starting to become rocky, and what he was saying before isn't what he is saying right now. That could be a sign that he is only telling you certain things because he wants to say the right things at that moment, and he just wants to see, if you are going to catch up with who he is, and if you are able to catch up from him going from the representative to who he truly is. And as a woman, that could be disappointing. As a woman, that can make you feel like, why would he have to lie? Why does he actually have to show me his representative? How come he just can't be authentic? And, that's one of the challenges when it comes to dating, is that, you want a guy who is authentic, who is honest, and who would be willing to be transparent with you. And I believe that you can have that type of man, but you have to get through the weeds. You have to go through a frog in order to get to your Prince Charming. And, when it comes to dating, when it comes to love, it's risky. But when you actually meet your Mr. Right, you're going to be grateful that you had to go through that frog. You're going to be grateful that you vetted men the right type of way. And once you reach that point, that you'll be glad that you had some of these dating tools, and to encourage you, as well as these dating tools to understand why some men lie. And then the third reason why some men lie is because he doesn't know who he is. Like, he probably is still trying to discover who he is. And when a man doesn't know who he truly is, and he's trying to discover who he is, he'll just tell you anything. And so, as a woman, you could be thinking to yourself, like, like, I would think that a man would need to lie just because he doesn't know who he is. But that is the truth. Men who are in the self discovery stage, and they are getting to know themselves. They know who they are. They know what type of career they want. They know what type of woman they want. They know the type of wife that they want. They are actually doing the work But a man who lies, he doesn't know who he is, and he is just trying to get by. And so that can be disheartening. That can make you feel like, did I say something or do something wrong? But I want you to know that you didn't do or you didn't say anything wrong to make him lie to you. And a man who doesn't know his identity, he has some growing up to do. And as a woman, you are possibly working through the things that you have been needing to work through, and that's okay. And it is so important for you to be able to guard your heart. It is so important for you to be able to know when a man is being honest with you and when he is not being honest with you. And this is one of the reasons why I always encourage women to self reflect how the conversations are developing between you and a man while you're talking on the phone. How is he making you feel? And what is it that you truly want to experience when you're talking on the phone, as well as when you are having an in person experience? Because if you are getting the results that you want, things should be going well. But if things are not going well, if he's not being consistent, if he's not showing up the way that he used to, and he isn't being the person that you want him to be, that is a possible sign that he is not being authentic with you. And you want a man to be authentic with you. You want a man who would be willing to be honest with you and be able to tell you the truth and to make you feel good, and for him to see your value as a woman. And I want you to know that you can actually have that. You can have a man who is willing to do those things with you and for you. And you deserve to have a man who is willing to tell you the truth. And I hope that when you're going through these dating experiences, and even as you possibly think about your previous relationship lessons, that you just take a little bit from each experience and say, okay, I know what to look out for. Okay, I've heard that before. And when I've heard that didn't sound right, and when I heard that made me feel a certain way, and when I heard that I have to actually pivot, and I actually have to move in this direction, rather than putting all my trust in a man, rather than just saying, okay, I believe everything that you say. Because when you are dating, you are actually vetting a guy. When you are dating, you're getting to know him, and one of your best friends is time. So, time is going to show you how consistent a man is. Time is going to show you how truthful a man is by his actions. So, as a woman, you just can't believe every word that you hear from a man. You need to be able to know that he is being truthful with his actions, that he is being truthful by him being consistent, that he is being truthful by the way he is making you feel. So don't ignore your intuition, but actually take your intuition as a sign, take your gut feelings as a sign, and know that a man who is lying to you only wants to get over on you. A man who is lying to you possibly doesn't know who he is, and a man who is lying to you has possibly told so many other women lies. And so I hope that you guard your heart. I hope that you listen to yourself and that you take those self reflective moments. And as you take those self reflective moments, that is going to teach you how to deal with that type of guy. And so, if you have truly discovered that he is lying to you, I want to encourage you to build a healthy relationship boundary. And maybe he will go from a guy that you were dating to a guy who is an acquaintance. Or if you are intentionally dating for marriage, maybe you will want to say, you know what, like, it was nice knowing you. I don't feel like this is a good fit for me. I wish you well, or maybe you'll do something else. But I just want you to know that you don't deserve to be lied to, that you deserve a man who is honest with you, and that you deserve a man who is willing to be consistent with you. So, what did you enjoy about the most in this video? I want you to put that in the comment section. Again, my name is Erica J. Holston. I'm a certified dating and relationship coach, and I primarily help single women as yourself intentionally date for marriage with dating tools that actually work. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And if you want a one-on-one dating coaching session, please click the link below and schedule a dating strategy session with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.